Okay, here we go. There's my audience of 3. Wait, say hi. Okay. Let's get this started. So, like most children, when I was young, I had an intense passion for animals. My parents used to tell me stories about when they used to ask me what I wanted to be when I grew up, and every time I answered with, I want to be a vegetarian. Yes, I said vegetarian. But of course I meant veterinarian, but potato, right? Although I didn't know how to properly pronounce it at the time, I knew how much of an impact that animals could have on humans, and that has stuck with me ever since. As I grew up, I became especially interested in marine animals after a trip to Florida, but at the same time, I knew I had another developing passion for people with special needs. So the question, what do you want to be when you grow up, became harder to answer. Until one day, I discovered an organization called Dolphin Assisted Therapy. This was not only the second that I knew I could combine my 2 passions, but it was also the moment that I discovered my theory about animal assistance to be true. After doing some research, I found that there was a whole world of animal assistance that included all types of animals, and I was hooked. So today, I want to take a deeper look into the field of animal-assisted therapy and inform you of the benefits and of the many ways it can be done. So what exactly is animal-assisted therapy? According to therapet.org, animal-assisted therapy is the utilization of animals as a therapeutic modality to facilitate healing and rehabilitation of patients with acute or chronic diseases. What is unique to this kind of therapy is that therapists can use animals as an apparatus in treatment to target a wide range of goals. The field of animal-assisted therapy has grown so much over the last few years, and it is slowly becoming a more popular strategy used among many patients with different types of psychological and physical disabilities. However, the use of animal assistance has been around for a very long time, and it was facilitated by the ancient Egyptians and even the Greeks. They believed that the lick of a dog on a sore or an open wound would heal them, and that ideology is still believed by many cultures to this day. But what many people don't know is that the field involves more than just the use of cats and dogs. One of the most well-known forms of animal-assisted therapy is the use of dogs as emotional distress aids, handicap assistants such as aiding the blind or the hearing impaired, seizure alert aids, and even comfort animals for stress-related symptoms. But the world of animal assistance goes way beyond just that. There have been many animals used in therapy sessions, and they include, but are not limited to, dogs, cats, rabbits, birds, gerbils, horses, lizards, elephants, and dolphins. They precisely incorporate these animals into a client's therapy session when it's appropriate, and the therapy sessions are molded around the human to animal interaction, depending on the goals of that client. This field can include many types of professions such as occupational therapists, physical therapists, veterinarians, and of course, occupational and physical therapist assistants. As you can see, there are many ways to which animal-assisted therapy can be done. But what exactly are the benefits of animal assistance versus just regular therapy sessions? There is a powerful bond between animals and humans, and according to CRC Health, animals are accepting, non-threatening, and non-judgmental, which makes it easier for people to open up during therapy sessions. There are many benefits that include improved balance, reduced anxiety, reduced grief and isolation, improved fine motor skills, greater self-control, improved social skills, reduced blood pressure, depression, and decreased risk of heart attack and stroke. A few of the conditions and disabilities that animal-assisted therapy can help treat are ADHD, Down syndrome, bipolar disorder, cerebral palsy, dementia, cancer, addiction, and even psychiatric disorders such as schizophrenia. As I said before, there are many different kinds of animal-assisted therapy that can help treat many different conditions, and I have seen firsthand how exciting and beneficial it can be for those living with a disability. I hope you've gained a better understanding of what the field of animal-assisted therapy is all about. Thank you. Okay, time for questions. Shoot.
Kendra, why are you so interested in animal-assisted therapy?
I'm interested in animal-assisted therapy because after graduation, I would like to go on to occupational therapy school and become an occupational therapist, and then eventually move down to Florida and get to experience self-assisted therapy firsthand. Also, I'm interested in it because, like I said before, my two passions are helping people with special needs and working with animals. So what a better way than to just combine them both. Yes.
Where have you had experience with animal-assisted therapy?
So I got really lucky this last semester. I was able to sign up for a service learning class called Equine Assisted Therapy. And for those of you who don't know, equine means horses. And so throughout a whole semester, I was able to go into class and learn more about horses and learn more about people with special needs and how those two can help each other move along in therapy sessions with using the horses. And I was actually able to go volunteer a good amount of my time during that semester at Horses for Healing, and I was able to see firsthand the experience that these kids take away from this is just second to none. And I was able to be an assisted side rider and just be able to, throughout the couple of days that I did help, I got to see firsthand how excited they were and how much it really did help with all their therapy sessions. And now I gotta show you guys. Smile and wave, everybody. Thank you guys and have a good day.
Please.
Leave that thing.